many people know who watch this channel, I'm a big supporter of anything charitable, you know. I often think that the bottom line is we all should be kind to each other, no matter what, your things are going on in your life. And my biggest sort of thing really is that it's time, isn't it? If you can give your time to each other, that truly means a lot, you know. We've all got friends who are going through very dark times, and it's very difficult in our busy days to just, ring them up and take a bit of time out, or go and take them for a cup of tea or something like that. That's the most important thing. Now, as many people know, when I see the word charity, gets me very angry, particularly because people don't understand the word registered charity. The moment it's a registered charity, it is a business. If they can afford a plush office, if they can afford staff with titles, then somebody, namely you, are paying for it. It's the gullible. It's playing on your mind. It's playing on your kindness, that sort of thing. Now, one of the biggest charities that comes around once a year, but I think should be thought about all year, is the British Royal Legion. And of course, for many of us, this symbolises that by wearing a splendid poppy in celebration and remembrance of all of those wonderful people, possibly your father, grandfather, great-grandfather, who all went before us to give us the world that we live in today. Goodness knows what they'd make of some of it, I'm sure you'll agree. But it is nice to look back and remember exactly what they did. And, the terrible things that they went through for us to get to this point. We owe them, such a debt of gratitude because of what they did. And of course, seemingly that all gets forgotten in the quest to make money. Now, the British Royal Legion, as I say, allegedly rely on donations for, you and I to give to the poppy appeal. Now, most of us give a few, coins, pound coins normally, and then, that mounts up. So you can imagine just exactly how much you need to give away just to pay for this person. That's right, they now have a head of inclusivity. Another meaningless job, another waste of money. And this has been going on for years. Now, I rang the British Royal Legion to say what exactly were the duties, and they fumbled around, didn't know. And I said, are there any other staff under the inclusive brand? If this is the head of inclusivity, they didn't know. So clearly they have no idea exactly what they're operating, but they're asking for you for money all the time. Now, I tracked this particular individual down, and as you can imagine, the picture said it all that you needed to do. And the bottom line is it's about being inclusive and putting a rainbow flag on some of the poppies. I mean, just ridiculous. What my belief is this: surely the fact that we're remembering everybody makes us all think inclusive. Does it matter what genre you're coming from, whatever you want to be? I've got no problem with that. But why do you need to highlight these things? You could say the same thing, as we know there's a poppy in celebration of all the poor animals that lost their lives during all of those battles. But how far do you want to take it, and at what cost? Now, this year, apparently, they're struggling to get volunteers, and more than ever, they're struggling to get the right level of money. But when you think, oh dear, that's a terrible shame, think about this person who will be estimated to be around about £80,000 a year, just to tell the people in charge, who have worked perfectly fine for decades without this, this is what you need to do to make people inclusive. It really makes you think once again, doesn't it, about giving to charity, dipping in and saying, yeah, I'll do my very best and give what I can. Things like this will kill off the real kind-hearted people that it really means so much to. But as ever, it's all about inclusivity and then making money. I'll leave it up to you to decide exactly how you will be feeling this particular year, and does this change your perception of exactly what the Royal British Legion means? And is there another way of giving without giving to make someone else rich and give them a job that truly is simply 100% not required? As ever, if you can like and share and comment respectfully, it's always welcome. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.